We,
Vinita,
Ria,
Anishka,
Sanvi,
are the creators of Profeed.
The problem.
There are 795 million people in the world who do not have enough food to lead a healthy and active life. In fact, one person dies every 4 seconds from hunger, while there is an average of 1.3 billion tons of food wasted each year. Enough food for 10 billion people. Additionally, with everyone having copious amounts of responsibilities, many don't have the time to collect and donate the produce they have in their backyards.
This has led to 11 billion pounds of backyard produce going to waste.
We found through communication surveys and research that many people in and around our community and certain privileged individuals have trees and plants in their backyard which yield large amounts of healthy fresh produce. Often, a lot of this produce goes to waste as the rate at which the produce grows is much faster than the consumption rate or usage.
As there was little to no information, particularly about backyard food waste, we decided to conduct our own interviews and surveys to find out how prevalent this problem really is.
Based on our survey, a majority of people have grown backyard produce before, and most of the people who participated in our survey are currently growing produce.
We found that most people who grew backyard produce had an excess amount left over that they did not use.
Additionally, Food Forward, a food organization that fights hunger and food waste, stated one fruit tree can yield hundreds of pounds of fruit, which is generally far too much for one family to consume. They urge backyard harvesters to donate their extra produce to their cause and even offer volunteers from their organization to help donors donate.
Our solution, Profeed.
Profeed is a unique app that aims to solve these problems. It connects food organizations like Food Forward and their volunteers to anyone who is interested in donating their surplus produce to fight hunger and prevent food waste. Profeed aims to 1. Prevent food waste in the form of backyard produce. 2. Make donating food an easier and more time-efficient process for both donors and organizations. And 3. Reduce food waste and help those suffering from the lack of food, one donation at a time.
Our app.
Our app addresses 3 different groups of people: donors, volunteers, and organizations. Organizations and volunteers can register with their app. Donors can sign up or log in. Based on the donor's current location, which will be obtained through GPS, the donor can view a map showing all food organizations within a 20-mile radius. Each organization will be represented by a marker. When a marker is clicked, the organization name and the distance in miles from the user will be displayed. Additionally, if the donor wants a volunteer either to pick the produce up and flush or take it to the food organization, an automatic text notification containing the donor's information will be sent to all volunteers in the donor's city.
Future enhancements.
Some future enhancements we plan to implement are adding a calendar for appointments between donors and volunteers, set up convenient dates and times for volunteer donation pickup, and to add a forum for communication between users. Also, donors can input what kind of produce they wish to donate, which will be considered when finding food organizations.
Conclusion.
When asked if they would use a resource like Profeed for donating their backyard produce, a majority of the people from our survey said yes.
Our next steps include executing our future enhancements
And expanding our application platform to include iOS devices as to make Profeed available to more customers.
Profeed is a step towards the solution to eliminating unnecessary food waste. It makes donating food an easier process and helps those in need.
Thank you!